Hello guys, welcome. I am Samantha the Introvert and today I want to give you my personal recap on episode 6 of The Next Prince. So let's get into it. Okay, in the last episode, Kanin sprained his foot during a fencing practice, and so we see here that Sharon is helping Kanin to get it dressed. Then came Kanin's father, who heard about Kanin's injury and asked Kanin to rest. The father was genuinely concerned for Kanin. Back into the room, Kanin was doing his nightly skincare when he glimpsed Sharon and got an idea. The idea was to basically walk on the sprained foot and pretend to fall, but to also hope that Sharon would be the one catching him. But instead, the butler was the one who caught Kanin. Yeah, the butler didn't understand that assignment. It's the next day, and in the library, Kanin is taught about pearls and their values. Then was told about a rare pearl and asked to see it, but not in private. Kanin wishes to see it where the locals go and see it. Originally, Sharon didn't want to take Kanin, but with a bit of cuteness and persuasion, Kanin managed to convince Sharon to take him. Okay, let's pause right here and take a look on the car. Now, I thought with their big status, they would arrive in a fancier car, but I guess they wish to lay low. Once they got in the location place, they tried things there before actually reaching to where they're supposed to go. But while outside, Cannon forgets his surrounding and started acting like he's on a date with Sharon. Anyways, they got to the location shop to see pearls, but could not get to see the one they came to see because the shop owner or the shop clerk says they do not have it in stock. So Sharon took Canning to his place because he too has the pearl that Canning can see. Sharon then presented it, but it was designed as a ring because his father was the one who designed it for his mother. So he used it and gave it to Canaan as a gift of friendship. At another palace, we see Ramil seeing on the internet about Canaan and Sharon, and the reporter saying that they are romantic on their date. Petai sees how jealous Ramil is, and so Petai went to make Ramil feel better, which is very sexual. Then we at the palace. Canyon ran into the blue palace guy in charge, whatever, who has no child, that guy. He came to visit the king, but he told Canyon that if he ever needs anything, he should come to him. But since strange things are happening to Cannon, Cannon is definitely keeping his eye out on everyone. I do love how everything in this place is gold. I get that they're showing how royalty rich Cannon is, but damn. Every time Sharon is around Cannon, it's hard for Cannon because he is not sure how to act. Like right now, he's not sure if he should use a utensils or his hands to eat a macaroons. So now we're at practice archery, and Canning keeps making romantic gestures at Sharon instead of actually focusing on practice. Meanwhile, at the bar, Sharon's friend meets the same guy who said he knows about Canning's stepfather, and at this point, he has no leads, so might as well hear what he has to say. Then we can say if it's just a waste of time or not. Then we see Canning's grandfather introducing Calvin to Canning and saying he will be attending university, and Canning and Calvin should get close and be friends. So now Calvin and Canning went to visit Ava, and that's because they plan on getting together to a trip. But not just them, Ramil is also going. Canning then wanted to go somewhere fun for them to go and enjoy themselves. And the shy Calvin didn't want to be the party pooper, so he agreed along going. And of course, Sharon was invited. They all went to a nightclub, but it seems only Canyon knows about this kind of party life. Ned's character is very innocent in the episode, or should I say, so far in the drama. They all went to dance except for Ramil and Calvin. Meanwhile, it seems the butler sneaks and went too. But I noticed that he's getting attention from someone, which is amazing for him. Ramil's eye is at Petai, who's having a lot of fun, and it seems Ramil is not happy because, in his eyes, the only one who should see Petai smile is him. Ramil made a scene and left, and Petai followed him. Ramil made it clear to Petai what is bothering him, then kissed Petai, but at this point, Ramil didn't even care where they are. Knowing that there will be more for him when they get back at the palace, Petai gave a smirk because he likes the kinky life. Then we see Calvin got up to leave with his drunk ass. As you can see, Cannon's butler was out like a light. As soon as the party was over, only Sharon, Cannon, who was super drunk, and Ava was left to leave. But as soon as they stepped outside, they encountered some enemies that Sharon easily defeated. But as soon as the fight ended, it rained, and that is Sharon's fear. He can easily get scared the moment it's rain. Cannon had to literally snap him out of it. When they got to the hotel room they were staying, Sharon, still traumatic in his traumatic state, he held on to Cannon's hand very tightly. After calming down, Sharon shared his story about his mother. His parents were both royal guards, and so Sharon took on the job as well. But one rainy night, the mother left on a mission the king sent her on. But she never came back. So every time it rains, that memory hits Sharon and it will always put him in a traumatic state. Sharon was always brave and composed, so to see this side of Sharon, I know Cannon felt closer because Sharon let his walls down to trust Cannon with this story. Canyon is then calming Sharon by distracting him and caressing his lips, and then he leaned in to kiss Sharon. Okay, guys, that is the end of my recap on episode 6 of The Next Prince. Stay tuned for episode 7.